Free travel, hotels, and car rentals. Here's what you need to know about how to use your credit card points for free travel. Hi everyone, I am Noreen from Where to Now, and I've been traveling for free for over 5 years now. Here's how you too can travel for free. Don't worry, the technique I use is very straightforward, so even if you're not super techie, I got you. If you use the techniques I use, you too can travel for free. Over the years, I've tried multiple credit card offers, seeing which one gives me the best point I can exchange for travel. And by far, Chase is always a big winner. This video is not sponsored, but I will link all the cards I mentioned in this video in the description box below. So if you want to sign up for a card, you can use my referral code and you'll get free points, and I'll also get free points, so then we can both travel for free. This is a great way to support my channel, as we will both be getting free points at no additional cost to you. Before I give you the breakdown on how I use my points for traveling, I want to tell you why I actually love the Chase Ultimate Rewards system. Number one, it's easy to use. You don't have to worry about turning your points into miles and then transferring those miles into travel partners. The Chase Ultimate Rewards program is very easy to use. All you have to do is use the portal, and from there you can book so many different things. So if you're at the beginner level, I believe Chase is a great option for you. Number two, you're not limited on what you redeem for. You can redeem your points for travel, hotels, car rentals, and even day trips and tours. Of course, you can always redeem for more stuff like cash back, but for the purposes of this video, I am just going to focus on redeeming for travel. Number three, you have included benefits added with your card, like theft protection, delayed flight protection. Also, if you get sick during your flight and you have a doctor's notice, you can get reimbursed for that too, which I find amazing. If you're renting a car, there's one of the insurances, the coalition insurance, is included also, so you don't have to get super extra insurances. I've used this in the past when I rented cars in Mexico and the Dominican Republic, and I didn't have to pay extra for an insurance. So that was very helpful for me. I saved some money and I was still getting it for free because I was using my points. Number four, extra value. Your points are worth 25% more when you redeem for travel using the Chase portal. Let me give you an example. Let's say you have 60,000 Chase points. Instead of those 60,000 Chase points being worth only $600, they're going to be worth $750 when you redeem them through the Chase portal. Not bad, huh? You can also transfer your points as miles to travel partners, but that's a little more complicated. For this video, we'll stick to the basics. I've gotten my husband and I free flights, free hotel stays, free car rentals, and free tours throughout the years. Here's how I do it step by step. I use three main credit cards from Chase. I use the Freedom Flex, the Freedom Unlimited, and the Chase Sapphire Preferred. And later, all the points I accumulate throughout the year, I transfer them to the Chase portal and redeem them for travel. The key is maximizing the points you get for each card. The Freedom Unlimited gives you 5% back on travel booked through the Chase travel portal. So even if you're not using your points, if you're paying out of pocket, but you still use the travel portal, you'll still get 5% back on however much you're spending. That's a great way to get more points. You also get 3% back on dining, 3% back on drugstores, and 1.5% everywhere else. For the Freedom Flex, you get 5% back on travel booked through the Chase travel portal as well, 3% back on dining, 3% back on drugstores, and this is when I use the Freedom Flex. You get 5% back on rotating categories during the year. The categories change every year, but to give you an idea of what to expect, here were the categories for 2022. From January to March, you got 5% back every time you use your Freedom Flex card at grocery stores. We all shop for food, so you'll earn points for the money you are already spending. That's my favorite category because I love cooking and eating. Every time groceries are an option, I get super excited. From April to June, the category was Amazon and streaming services. From July to September, gas stations, car rental agencies, movie theaters, and live entertainment. And from October to December, Walmart and PayPal. Every time there's a new category that I fit, of course, it doesn't always apply to me because I live in New York City. So for example, I don't have a car. Whenever the category is like gas, then I'm out. But for the rest of the year, like groceries or streaming services and stuff like that, I use that card and I get 5% back on everything I spend in a quarter up to $1,500. For the Freedom Flex, there's also no annual fee, so this is a great card for beginners. Now, the Chase Sapphire Preferred gives you 5% back on travel booked through Chase Travel Portal, 3% back on dining, 3% back on online groceries, 3% back on select streaming services, 2% back on other travel, and 1% back on everything else. So for everything else, I prefer the Freedom Unlimited because it gives me 1.5 points. But for other travel, I can get 2% back in the Chase Sapphire. So for other travel for me would be, for example, my Metro card when I am in New York City riding the subway, which I don't need to go to the portal for that. It's a small transportation thing, so it's considered travel. So for my subway, I always use my Sapphire Preferred. The only thing with this card is that it does have an annual fee of $95, but every year you can get a $50 hotel credit, which if you put that against the annual fee, then your annual fee only comes down to $45, for example. Now that you know a little description of every card and when to use every card, here's my step number 2. Number 2 is I combine all my points, then I put them in the Chase Travel Portal and I redeem them for either flights, hotel stays, car rentals, or travel experiences. Before I redeem my points though, I do a little research on Google search. I search for how much the flights or the hotel stays are going for the same dates I want to travel, and I compare that price I'm getting on a regular search to the price of the travel portal. If it's higher, or if at least I'm breaking even, I'll do it, but if not, if I'm losing money, then I won't. I'll save my points for something else later. Here's an example. Let's say I want to book a flight from NYC to Paris. Before logging into the Chase portal, I'll search Google Flights to see what the flights are going for online. If I were to purchase this flight through Google Flights, the cost would be $352 round trip. After, I'll log on to the Chase portal and do the same search. The value in points is lower, or at least breaking even on the cost of paying out of pocket. I'll use my points and save the cash. If the cost is higher, using my points is not worth it. Instead, I'll save them for another time. It looks like through the Chase portal, the flight is more expensive at $562. In this case, redeeming my points for a flight to Paris is not worth it. Since I'm already in the travel portal, I will do another search to see if I can redeem my points for a hotel stay instead of redeeming them for flights. I'll search for the same days of my trip, and a list of participating hotels will appear. Next to the hotel, you can see the price breakdown on how many points you need for your booking. If you need more points for the entire booking, you can always pay what's left over directly with your credit card. The Chase portal automatically gives you the option, so booking is effortless. I love that you can scroll through the pictures of the hotels in the portal to get a sense of what the hotel looks like. You can also click on the location, and a map from Google will show you exactly where the hotel is located. I found this map to be very helpful if there's a specific area I want to stay in, and also to look what's around the hotel. Most of the time, I look for affordable accommodations since I'm mostly out and don't spend much time at the hotel. For this one, $232 a night looks great. It has excellent TripAdvisor reviews, and the photos look like the place I could lay my head down at and sleep the night off. Now it's time to search on Google for how much the nights are going at this spot. Ooh, it looks like this is a spa hotel. I'm even more excited now. I might take a day to sleep in, spend some time there, and book a massage. I have to remind myself that this is just a search to show you guys my process because I am already daydreaming and making plans in my head to go to Paris. The nights are in the 100-ish range, but we need to match the dates we have in the portal with the dates on Google. That's a step you can't skip because the price changes depending on when you visit. So let's go to booking.com for this. And now the rate for those dates is $276. In this case, booking our hotel stay through the Chase portal makes sense. I would use my points for our hotel stay, resulting in a free hotel stay, and that's how I do it. This is the technique I always use, whether booking flights, hotel stays, car rentals, or tours. You can also do flight and hotel upgrades, so if you ever wanted to fly in first class, using your points is a very affordable way of doing so. Another perk you have with your card is getting 5 points per dollar spent using Lyft until March 31st, 2025, along with Instacart, DoorDash, and GoPuff. I now use Lyft, and all you have to do is link your Chase Freedom Unlimited or your Chase Sapphire Preferred to your Lyft account, which automatically gives you 5 points per dollar spent on rides. See? Chase makes it easy and user-friendly to earn points. You also have 24/7 access to a customer service specialist. This is legit. I've called several times using my Chase Sapphire Preferred. The number of customer service is on the back of the card, and I've never had to wait. They pick up the phone right away. It's excellent because I hate being on hold when I am in a hurry. And there are no foreign transaction fees when you use the Chase Sapphire Preferred internationally. You can pay in the local currency, and Chase automatically converts the amount to dollars on your bank statement. This is another way to save a few extra bucks when you're traveling. Always try to pay using the local currency of the country you're visiting, as the prices tend to be lower. If you use my links below to apply for the Chase credit card, you'll get 60,000 points for the Chase Sapphire Preferred after spending $4,000 in the first 3 months of opening the account. And I'll get 15,000 points. Thank you, that really helps me create more travel videos. You can apply for the card today and start using it the same day to earn those points and start traveling for free. One tip is though, only open the card if you planned on spending $4,000 in 3 months. If that's something you really don't spend in the length of 3 months, then I would suggest opening one of the no annual fee cards. However, to use your cards in the Chase Travel portal, you do need the Sapphire card. So you can start accumulating points, and then whenever you're ready to redeem them for travel, then you can open the Chase Sapphire card. These bonus 60,000 points will actually get you $750 of free travel. So after you spend $4,000, you get back those $750 that you can use to redeem flights, either 1 international flight round trip or about 2 domestic flights. If you don't already have any of the Chase credit cards, and don't really know when you're gonna use your points, you just wanna start accumulating them, I suggest starting out with the 2 no-fee cards, and you can start ranking up those points, and then whenever you're ready, you can open the Chase Sapphire Preferred and get your 60,000 bonus points. Thanks so much for watching. Please share this video with a travel buddy you would like to travel with so you can both start ranking up points. Also, please remember to like and subscribe. It helps my channel grow, and it also motivates me to continue creating more videos like this. If you have any questions, leave a comment below and I'll be sure to answer them. Till next time.